And
just gonna
then I guess
say
me, and then Rod, and then Olson.
I'm gonna say our topic is pirates, and then I'm gonna go. Uh, let's meet the rest of the bastards,
Yeah.
or what should I say?
Where the fuck did that go?
Just be like, hey, here with me are the
And
bastards, and then
and we are the talking bastards,
Well,
Hey,
we
can
guys.
we
are.
just
Introduce
take a
yourself.
moment and appreciate those nice ornaments behind Rod?
Those are nice.
I like those.
We are live
I'm,
streaming, by the way.
that's fine. I'm gonna
But
break
yeah,
into your house and steal those now.
oh shit, I really have to get a machete now.
you have to you have to keep up with your Colombian ways.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, let's start this shit. Take it away, Stiegel.
The seas are rough and the winds are strong. The gulls above are calling down for food. The salt and the wind stings your lips. The sun warms your back. The noise of men working tirelessly below. You sit in your perch, catching yourself nodding off. You stand as to wake yourself, for if the captain catches you asleep on duty, the thought of punishment unbearable. Dreaming of the day to pull in port and offload the goods and receive payment, you plan in your head what to do with your pay. First, enjoy a good meal and drink, or to enjoy the company of a beautiful woman at a brothel. You shake the thoughts from your head and pull out your spyglass, scanning the horizon. Nothing but blue sea and white caps for months. Slowly circling the crow's nest and scanning a flash of light catches your eye. Turning and focusing, making out the shape of a ship. Raising the spyglass as to identify the ship and its colors. Your worst fear comes true. Your stomach drops and your legs go weak. Ringing the emergency bell as hard as you can, and with the deepest breath, you yell out, "Pirates!" Okay, guys and girls, today's episode we will be talking about pirates, and joining us, none other than myself, Stiegel, Nicholas Stiegel, and we are the Talking Bastards. Okay, guys, introduce yourselves.
I am muted. I am Brother Zachary Ellis, and this has been a rough day. I'm the cult leader. Yeah, it has been a rough morning. Go, go for it.
This is the hooded warrior, Jose Rod.
and the beast from the Middle East, Joshua Olson.
Okay, let's take it away. Today's topic is pirates. We're going to talk about all sorts of pirates from, the early days on up to today. What is a pirate? We're going to cover a lot of topics. Hopefully, we cover everything, so if people get upset that we haven't touched on certain topics or whatnot, we have a limited amount of time. So, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I did my share of research yesterday. Listened to the Pirate History podcast, which is very in depth in what pirates are. So if you look up the word pirates in Wikipedia and search the history, it says that piracy has pretty much existed since like people started going on a boat back in God knows when. But it's been around for ages and it's still around today.
Yeah, it's been around forever. LimeWire is probably the biggest one, right? Am I right, boys? LimeWire.
Yeah.
Easy
So
Yeah.
answer.
for what I saw, I mean, pirates. A pirate is somebody that is committing a crime outside the boundaries of any law.
Hmm.
So if you think about it, when you go to when you're in international waters and stuff, like there's no laws out there pretty much, and you're committing a crime in a place where there's no laws.
Hmm.
But since a bunch of ships were getting raided and stuff, each country has its own laws against piracy. And over the years, people have adopted that into make like LimeWire. It's a big one. Like people copy and do that, but technically, it's not really piracy. It's just an adjective that they use for it.
Mm-hmm. So
So
theft.
yeah,
Taking
theft, I
something
guess.
that isn't yours. I don't
That's all it is.
So
Taking something that's not yours.
know.
so I know that another thing about piracy that I was looking up was that a pirate is like an enemy of the whole world, is what the Romans used to call them. Like, oh, nobody likes pirates. Not
Mhm.
even pirates like pirates. So that's another like term that they use. Is just enemy of any government is a pirate.
Right.
So
Interesting.
So an enemy of just any government is a pirate. Doesn't
yeah,
matter
that's what
what
they
they do.
said. Yeah, that's what they said because you know, or anybody who robs, I don't know. It's weird. They made up some Latin fucking name and they considered them pirates and stuff like that. But piracy is crazy because it started off as what people used to call water people.
Huh.
I think that's what they call them. And
Yeah.
uh, they would just live on these boats and they just rob other boats. And that was their life. They just lived in the ocean forever.
Mhm.
And
Wow.
yeah, can you imagine living on a boat just for like ever?
No,
Man.
I could
For
barely
your
do it
whole
for
life.
Yeah.
9 months, let
Yeah,
alone
no.
forever.
That is
Yeah,
rough.
I know that what's it called? Like we're a little bit more used to it, but holy shit, can you imagine just not knowing when you're gonna hit land again?
Yeah,
Just
but
like
ships back then were like way worse than ships now. Like, man.
oh yeah. Yeah, especially the big ones. I think the bigger the ship, the more people you have, the more fucked up it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think so too.
That goes
There,
with like even boats today.
they were
So-
talking about hygiene on the ship is just like horrible. You know, like the water is like even the fresh water in barrels had like algae and black mold in it. And oh man, their toilet was just a piece of wood cut in the top of the ship and it just dropped directly into the ocean. That
Yeah,
was
that's
it.
good.
That'd be the way to do it.
They used to
Man.
get they used to get this disease called scurvy.
Yeah, scurvy was the big one.
Yeah, they used to get scurvy where they would like get I don't know, was it fevers? Like they'd go into
Yeah.
comas and shit like that, diarrhea, nausea. But it's crazy. They said that as soon as it hit land, it would go away.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and they said that's because they weren't receiving enough vitamins for food because they couldn't bring fruits and vegetables onto ships because it will spoil quickly. So
Mhm.
they'll only bring salted meats and different things that are easier to preserve than fruits and vegetables. So they weren't eating any vitamins and minerals. They were just eating like proteins, pretty much.
Yeah, it said all they were eating was like hardtack and jerky, pretty much just dried meats and lots of rum. They would mix their, uh, called it grog. They would mix their fresh water in with their rum or liquor, and they would just drink that because they thought
Oh man.
the way to because the even the fresh water wasn't exactly fresh, so the way they kill it was with fire. They said so they dump the liquor in with the water and try to kill any bacteria, disease, or whatever, and just drink it that way. And then they would put sugar and lemons if they had it. And that's where we come up with grog and certain liquors and rums. Pretty interesting.
Interesting.
So did they have to
Um,
make their own like liquor and stuff? Is that what you're saying?
It was just a type of liquor. Yeah, they had to make it. They had freshwater barrels, and they would get rum and they'd dump it into the water supply.
That must
don't
taste
know.
like shit.
Yeah,
Dude,
That
but
must be
those guys
horrible.
didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They didn't care.
That's true.
think
You
of
know,
that's
just
very
eating
true.
jerky and pretty much just like crackers or bread for like
Yeah.
months on end. That was it. Just
That's
jerky
why they
and
were.
bread.
They said that that's why they would get scurvy because of that. So they started
Yeah.
bringing like lemon juice on board and giving
Mhm.
everybody like a tablespoon of lemon juice every day,
Yeah.
and then that apparently helped with the scurvy that everybody was getting. You know.
Yeah.
See, if they were
They-
smart, they would have took the hardtack, put water on it, and then let it
Mm.
turn into LSD bread.
You and that LSD bread.
That LSD
What is
bread.
that in the last episode? What was it that What was the fucking shit that you said created LSD? Was it you that said it?
It was
Or-
Sasquatch.
There's Sasquatch.
No, fool. The fucking.
During
No.
the Sa-
No, there he goes.
Uh-oh.
There he
we
goes
lost him.
again.
Motherfucker. It was MK Ultra is what I said, which
That's
was
what it was,
Ultra.
that's what
incorrect.
it was.
Yeah.
It was technically invented in.
Salem witch trial.
What the fuck just happened? All we
The
heard
inter-
was Salem witch trial.
Salem witch trials. So these women were eating LSD bread and going crazy, and they're like, "You're a witch."
Well, it's the same thing with the dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So part of the research that I did, I'll try. I mean, I'll try to make it a little bit clearer.
Uh-huh.
Since I mentioned that piracy has existed for ages, there's different types of pirates, right?
Yeah.
Pirates is like the main, like, term, but
It's like, yeah.
yeah, it can get separated between what they call a privateer,
Okay.
a buck,
Oh, we
another
lost
type
him
of
too.
pirate, and then they have like. Did you guys hear what I said?
You said
Kind of.
privateer, buccaneer, and then there's French corsairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's different types. I think a privateer was somebody that was hired by the government during war to go raid other ships.
Pretty much,
Okay.
yeah.
That has a
Makes sense.
yeah. They have a private ship, right? They're like, okay, like this is my boat. And then George Washington or somebody during those times, he's like, hey, can you go stop their trade? Take your boat and go stop their trade. So they'll go and raid and literally just steal all their shit. They'll be pirates for the government, but they were called privateers.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Buccaneers were mainly in the Caribbean during what they call the golden age of piracy. It was, I think, in the 17th century. They were French motherfuckers. I don't even know what to call them.
They seemed like they were mostly like French and British and just that way.
Yeah. Spaniards. Spanish. Just
They were like I don't know, outcasts of like the French Empire, whatever the fuck, and they started off as hunters. Did you guys hear that part?
Yeah, the
No.
buccaneers.
okay.
So they would hang out around the Caribbean and go on islands and hunt for boars. And then they got into piracy. Then they got
Mhm.
into fucking getting on ships and stealing everything. But they started off as hunters. That was their main thing.
Landless
like-
hunters.
I like some of the traditions about pirates and their superstitions. So I want to talk about like Blackbeard and their earrings and their dreads they would wear. Because pirates, they would go months without shaving, so they'd have long beards, long hair, and then they twist it, braid it, do all this. And I read somewhere that their ships were their sloops or their schooners would be loaded with like 40 cannons. Now it's lots of cannons and like deafening. And so to like help with hearing loss, they would take their dreads and their long hair and put like these balls of wax. And so you just put the balls of wax in your ear whenever you're firing the cannon and help with hearing loss. And then they also had these gold earrings because they moved from port to port. And if you had very expensive earrings, where if you died in like a foreign land that currency wasn't all the same, you could pay for your funeral with a casket and everything with your gold earrings. So that was kind of interesting.
Oh, some people still do that today, where they'll just have like all this gold jewelry so they can pay for that type of shit.
Yeah.
What do you think? I don't know. Do you think that back in those days, if you were a known pirate, you weren't allowed to go into port?
Yeah.
Or like if you did, like people were trying to arrest you?
I feel like you were somebody who was like a most wanted person.
Yeah. So imagine
It's-
Blackbeard pulling up to the fucking riverbank. What's up, motherfuckers? And then police department's like,
Yeah.
oh shit, it's Blackbeard.
Yeah,
Mhm.
let's get him, and then they all start trying to fight him, and
And
then
he's shooting off his cannons at him.
Then
Yeah.
again, I feel like a lot of places they not necessarily welcomed pirates, but if the pirates had a lot of money, I mean, their brothels and the bars, I mean, Yeah,
Yeah.
they'd spend all the money there. So like, yeah, come.
It's
come to our
it's
port.
crazy. I love the Pirates movie, the Pirates of the Caribbean like saga,
Yeah,
because it's like a mixture between like what they actually did and then a lot of their superstitions.
yeah. The Blackbeard superstition was really cool. So Blackbeard would sit there and he'd put hemp in his dreads and he'd light it on fire. So his beard and his dreads would smoke and flame whenever he was going into battle. And like Blackbeard was the most feared pirate, and it was most of the uh man just fucking with people pretty
Yeah.
much, you
I
know.
saw that he did he used to light his beard on fire, which is kind of crazy. Imagine
Yeah.
that shit. Like you're
You're going
swinging
into
from
battle.
yeah.
So
Man.
he would literally light his face on fire.
His beard, yeah, he would
Just
light
his
his
beard.
beard on
It didn't
fire.
burn his
He'd-
face at all.
He'd roll hemp. He'd roll like plants and hemp into his dreads and beard and then light the hemp on fire and it would just smoke.
He would
So-
look like
so-
he's a demon or some shit.
Yeah.
And this is Blackbeard.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Fucking wild.
It was
Yeah.
just the
imagine that?
psychedelic warfare. You'd
Yeah.
you would go in fast and hard and just scare the living hell out of people you're just fighting with, and they'd be like, "Oh shit, that's Blackbeard! Holy crap, he's on fire!" You know?
Yeah, his ship was named the Queen Anne's Revenge, I think it was. Some
Mhm.
Queen's Revenge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Queen
They got
Anne's
kicked
Revenge.
off. Yeah, they got kicked off the throne and he didn't like that, so he's like, I'm gonna name my ship after that. And he had 40 cannons, like you said. He had
40 cannons.
And he had so much. Yeah, he did a lot of his piracy off the coast of the east coast of the United States.
Hmm.
That's where he did a lot of his shit. And it was, ultimately, I don't know who was in charge back then. I don't know if we had our independence yet or not, but whoever was in charge of the U.S. back then was the one that ultimately got a hold of him.
Hmm.
But yeah, man, Blackbeard was pretty cool.
Yeah. And they said what he carried, like 6 pistols, 2
Yep.
swords, like he's just outfitted for war, just
hired-
always on him.
He hired a chef to cook for his crew.
Man.
Like he was like a very classy dude when he was like not fighting.
Yeah.
And while he was on the ship, he had a chef, and they said that his food was some of the best pirate food you can get. You know?
Well, you gotta treat your crew good, If you treat your crew good, then they're gonna want to fight for you. So
Yeah.
that's a major thing.
Yeah.
Just so you know, my 2 sisters are watching right now.
Oh,
Sindel and
Hey, two
Ashley.
sisters.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone just welcome them.
Hi.
Welcome to watching the podcast.
Welcome to
I want
watch.
everyone to flip them off.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
easy.
flip them
Yeah,
off.
that's easy.
Anywho, what do you think your pirate name would be? Just to get off the historical facts.
Yeah,
Just a little
yeah.
bit. What do you think? What would be your pirate name?
I have no idea.
Oh, that's a good pirate name.
Well, people at work were calling me Redbeard for a while, so that was kind of weird. Yeah,
Red beard.
Yeah.
Your beard's not even that red.
it's kind of red. It's kind of red.
Yeah, why are you
This
trying to
is pretty
steal
rad.
Ellis's name?
Yeah. Don't steal
My
my
name,
power.
You're already a
I
pirate.
said
Look
it
at you.
first.
You're already a pirate stealing people's nicknames. Look at you.
Yeah.
You're such a good
Wow.
pirate.
Exactly. See, I'm made for this job.
Stealing names. I am the most powerful now.
Steagle's pirate name would be Nicole. It'd just be a plain just Nicole.
Nicole. I'd be the most feared though. Watch out for Nicole.
Could you imagine? Oh fuck, it's Nicole. Who the
It's
fuck is
Nicole.
Nicole?
You'll know. You'll know.
You'll find out soon.
It's just girl names like Zachary's will be Zach. I don't even know what's the female name for Zach.
Madam Zeroni.
Madam Zeroni. Josh is like, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Miss Trenchbull, I don't fucking know.
He already has a good nickname though. The Beast from the Middle East is coming.
Yeah, his would be a good one.
Or the
Yeah,
Hooded
this is
Warrior?
The Hooded
No, that's-
Warrior.
That's more like if I was like a ninja or something. I don't know.
Ninja.
A ninja
The
pirate.
Colombian Ninja.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Another thing that I read was back during the Roman Empire times, there was a pirates were also attacking. They would attack coastal areas, so they would
Mhm.
shoot the cannons at like the town that's like on the port, then you know land there and fucking just fuck everything up, and take it and then leave, right?
Could you imagine that? You're just chilling in your house and all of a sudden cannonballs just start
It just
flying through that motherfucker.
comes right through. You're just sitting at the dining table eating dinner with your family, and then a big cannonball takes you out.
Yeah, it's like the cannonball kills your stepdad, and you're like, "Fuck, god damn it!"
Shit,
And mom's
dang.
like, "God damn it, that's the fifth one this week."
So,
Holy shit!
so I saw a picture of this armor that this guy was hit by a cannonball, and it hit him
Yeah.
like right in the right peck,
Hit.
and
Oh,
it went
shit.
all the way through and out the back.
What?
Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
like you'd see the impact holes. And
Holy
like,
crap!
it's insane what a cannonball will do to you. You imagine
Yeah.
you're sitting in the bottom of a ship and this fucking cannonball just comes flying through and just blasts you in the face or your friend in the face, other than you blasting them in the face like
Oh,
usual,
man.
like we usually do.
Yeah.
They kidnapped Julius Caesar, when he was a kid.
I read that. I
Yeah.
read
That's
Yeah.
fucking
that.
wild.
Yeah, I think they were Turk, or they weren't Turk. They were called something else, but they were from like the Turkey area. Were raiding like some. I think they were Sicilian. I don't remember,
Yeah.
but they kidnapped Julius Caesar for a ransom when he was a kid,
Hmm.
which
I
is
thought-
crazy.
They either said they captured the wrong one, or I don't know. They're going after someone else, and they captured him, held him for ransom. And I forgot the money at time, but the ransom was like equal to like 600,000 in today's money. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah,
You think they all had foreskin then?
yeah, of course.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fuck
Foreskin
What-
for
extra
days,
cheese. Imagine
dude.
the cheese in that shit.
Mm.
Oh, dude, that'd be super sharp. It'd probably be
Yeah.
the sharpest in the
It
world.
won't be sharp. It'll be blue. That's how
Go-
fucking good that cheese. is.
Ew.
That's how blue cheese was made.
Fucking blue
Pirate
cheese.
foreskin butter.
Oh man.
Off brand. I can't believe it's not cheese. But
Yours
yeah.
isn't quite sharp. You pretty much have
No,
cheddar
no.
right now.
Mine's
Yeah.
mild. Mine's mild. Yeah, it's pretty mild. But yeah,
Mild cheddar.
mild cheddar. So do you what do you think is like the best? Like when you picture a pirate, do you picture somebody that's like he said with like the dreads and stuff, or do you think that it's a little bit toned down?
I think that they looked more like where they came from because
Hmm.
I think they dressed as if they were a part of that kind of military or something like that. I'm sure they wore that nice armor, and I'm sure there's some that wore like janky shit and raggedy
Yeah.
shit like
Shit
that.
that they stole, pretty much.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure like the captain himself probably wore some nice things,
Yeah.
and then the crew probably wore shitty things.
Yeah.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
I gotta look this up.
And I'm
They had
sure
those 3-point hats and everything like that, and
I'm
big
sure their hair
coats.
was nasty, dreaded, because where would they shower and all that unless they jumped
Right.
in the ocean?
so
Probably
what they
didn't shower.
basically had to do is jump in the ocean. But they're all scared of like sea monsters and things like that.
Well, like in what's it called? They had the Kraken stuff back in
Mhm.
those days. They believed in the Kraken and sirens and shit like that.
They were all probably going crazy from just drinking rum water and being like days out to sea. Like that's probably why. Like where are all these mythical creatures, and they're all scared of like krakens and things in the deep.
Yeah, but back then they had like Davy Jones' locker is, you know,
Yeah.
where you would go when you die. Is that what it is? Correct me if I'm wrong. But
Yeah.
when you die, you go to Davy Jones' locker, or something like that. I
If
don't
you're
know.
lost at sea, if you're killed
Yeah,
at
if you're lost at
sea.
sea, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Davies Jones' locker is down at the bottom of the ocean, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so pretty much you're swimming with the fishes. See?
Mhm.
So you're dead.
See?
See.
Your fish
You're
food.
dead. See, you're dead. See.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
You-
don't fall into a whirlpool and you'll be fine.
So you go to Davy Jones' locker, right? You guys know what the word marooning is? When you get marooned?
Like they show you your butt or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. But back then, marooning was they would just leave you on a deserted island as punishment. They'll just leave you there. That's called marooning.
So you're pretty much like an outcast, and you're just stuck on this island for the rest of your life.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Because
you're
the
probably
pirates,
gonna die.
yeah. So they had a term for it. It's like, oh, let's make him the governor of his own like nation.
Yeah.
There's another term for marooning, and they had a lot of fucked up punishments back in the day. Back in those pirate days, they used to have one called keel hauling.
Keel hauling.
Yeah,
Yep.
so it's like you tie a son of a bitch to a rope, right? And then you either throw him off the side of the starboard or port side of the ship, or you could do it from the bow to the fucking stern or whatever. So basically, you tie him, you throw him off the side of the ship, and you have to go to the opposite end and pull the rope that he's tied to, and just drag him along the keel of the ship.
Right.
So he's getting cut up by like barnacles that are fucking stuck to the bottom of the ship and just getting fucked up. And usually they'll be dead because they'll smack the ship so many times in their head that they'll just die by the time they
Man,
get pulled back up.
that's the worst way to go. Drowning and just getting fucked up by barnacles. And oh, wow, dude. Can you imagine?
That'd be
Man.
crazy.
Drowning is probably the worst way to go.
Imagine just like walking the plank though. There's like, all right, see you later, fucker. And then you're out in the ocean like, well, fuck me, I guess.
Well, hopefully they have their packet of crackers that they could take with them.
Yeah.
And they're
then-
Mormons, they have a backpack full of shit.
Yeah.
Us Mormons, we always bring our backpack, and then as long as we're wherever we're at, we have something in there for the occasion.
Yeah. So
Man.
I heard the whole walking the plank thing wasn't too accurate.
No, it was mostly made up in the 1900s for like movies and special effects. It only rarely did it.
The only
Yeah.
true walking the plank thing was when Han Solo had to walk the plank, and all that shit happened, and then everyone's falling in the Zarlak pit, and there's nothing that they could do, and then all of a sudden Boba Fett fell into it, and he has to come out of it, and now he's in the Mandalorian.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So-
I was looking up their attire. The captain would have a shirt, vest, suit, coat, and short, tight pants known as breeches. They also wore the 3-point hat.
Mhm.
And I guess they would put a scarf over their forehead, pretty much as a bandana, to keep sweat out of their eyes while they were working.
And sun, remember.
Yeah,
A lot of
that-
them were dehydrated and sunburnt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I guess the regular crew didn't wear like the vest or coats. They were just running around in shirts and breeches.
Mm.
Hmm.
I feel like they'd be shirtless a lot of the time, probably sucking
Yeah.
on each other's nipples.
Yeah. Bunch of hot, sweaty shirt.
Hot, sweaty men.
Wait. Oh.
So were you saying Gasson said that they were that they're gay? A lot of them are gay.
Yeah, I was talking to my friend Gasson today, and
Shout
he
out
said
Jeffrey.
it. He said it exactly word for word. I found it, and it's word for word. So they pirates had this like it was kind of like a marriage. It started with the M. I forgot exactly. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But it was like some kind of agreement between two gay pirates, and they could share land. They could like have wills and help each other with if one dies, funerals and stuff. But a lot of them were mostly gay because being on a ship for so long, it does things to you, you know. But what's crazy is even the French found out, and something about the French or some country didn't like gays being together, having this marriage. So they brought over like thousands of prostitutes to help with that, you know. And even after that, they were still gay. If anything, they would just have threesomes with the women.
That's funny.
After that, they were still.
They were
gay.
still gay.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
Gasson,
Yeah.
I feel like Gasson, all the topics that we have spoken about since we started, Gasson could be like one of those things. Like Gaston could be
Yeah.
Bigfoot for all we know. He could be the one walking around in a costume,
Yeah.
and it would not surprise me that he's doing that. Gaston could be an alien.
Yeah.
You know, he could be
Who
doing that.
knows?
He could be a serial killer for sure. Like
Oh, yeah.
he fits everything that we've been talking about. All the weird
Yeah.
shit that we speak about. He just fits the criteria, I guess.
Mm-hmm. The mythical creatures and everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Man.
So, do you think that? What do you think stopped? With the golden age of piracy? Because back in those days, like they were everywhere in the ocean.
Yeah.
Do you think that there was like a mass like outlaw and chase for them, or do you think that it just kind of died down? Like nobody was like loyal to just a random dude with a beard on a ship anymore.
I feel like they're probably like gangs a little bit.
Yeah.
They probably flip flopped maybe. Maybe someone was like, "Oh, They were tricking them, like acting like they were part of the crew, and then there weren't, and shit like that." I feel like there's a lot of flip flopping because I'm sure someone's like, "I don't like you anymore." Probably a lot of drama.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Rod said, even other pirates didn't like pirates. So pirates would actually go after other pirate ships and like take over their ship and kill them and stuff. And then you just gain a bigger crew if you killed that captain. So it's lots of just chaos pretty much.
There's a lot of mutiny as well
Oh
in ships. People would just go against their captain, and they would do the keel hauling thing, or they'll maroon them, or just blast them in the face or something. But sometimes it was worse. Starting a mutiny is what they call it. It's like you start mutiny to go against your captain, and then it fails.
Mm-hmm.
That people start like saying, "Oh no, I'm not going to go against my captain," and then you're the one that they decided, "Hey, you're the one that started this fucking mutiny."
Right.
Can you imagine the shit that they'll do to you? They'll probably torture the fuck out of you.
Stick you in a
Most likely
cannon
get
and
keel
shoot you out.
hauled.
What was that, Olsen?
Most likely get keel hauled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can you imagine? They said that you have to let them do it. If you fight the rope, you'll most likely get dragged along the keel of the ship.
Right.
Because when they toss you in the ocean, if you just let the rope do its thing, you're gonna go in deeper. So when they pull you, you won't hit the ship as much, or you won't hit it at all because you let the rope just do its thing. But if you try to fight it, the rope will get shorter and tighter. So you'll drag along the boat pretty much.
Damn.
So, but that's not even a guarantee. Can you imagine? Like, fuck.
Yeah.
They used to do that shit like as public, like this place. They used to do keel haulings, like stationary boat, and then just little rowboats will come up and watch it happen, see if he comes back up alive or not.
What?
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of like hangings too. You know how popular hangings were back in the day? Everybody just come and watch the hanging. They'd bring little kids and families. Let's hang these pirates.
I'm pretty sure they'd hang pirates all the time.
Yeah.
What the fuck was wrong with people back then? They just loved
Man.
watching that shit.
I know.
Beheadings, fucking burning to the stake, stuff like that. Like
Jeez.
That LSD bread, man.
cross burnings. I mean, campfires.
What's a pirate's worst nightmare?
Is this a question? Or
Is
are
this
you
a
gonna
riddle? What do you
continue?
got?
It's a joke. A sunken booty with no chest.
No.
That's so stupid.
Oh, look.
Oh, you
Oh,
froze
there
again.
it goes again.
There he
Let's make
goes.
fun of him. Look at that fucking nerd.
Look,
Wow.
he's laughing like an old man. Look at him.
Look at that stash. We
Look at how
should
happy he
screenshot
looks.
that. Yeah, he does look pretty happy.
That's
Oh.
good. That's the happiest I've ever seen.
And then he goes back.
Oh
just pissed.
man, he's so mad.
You guys need to shut up before you are out of this cult. You are not pirates anymore.
Oh wow.
Just
So
have a
what,
pirate party.
what would you guys do if you were a pirate? Like what's your main goal? Like
I'd be fucking with people.
okay.
I can't disagree with that one.
I don't know,
Man.
man, because I feel like sometimes they will raid places and kidnap people, and then they'll force you to be part of their crew. Like
Yeah.
you have to be part of the crew. So what are you supposed to do then? Like Like in the Pirates movie when the fuck, what was his name? The guy, fuck, the handsome guy. He got
Handsome
he was he had to go freaking be part of the Flying Dutchman, which is that was Davy Jones's ship or whatever, and he was
Right.
forced to. I forgot what it was. He was forced to go on the boat and work there and not step on land for God knows how many years or whatever. He wasn't allowed on land.
Yeah.
So that's what they would do. They would kidnap people. They're like, "Oh, this guy's nice and muscular. You know, he's black. Yeah. What's your name? Tyrone." You know? And then you got to go work for them.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, you're just surviving. You're just doing stuff so you don't die.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be fucking with people too.
Mm.
Well, we got Texas Ranger Thomas Hayden jumping on in.
He's back. Man.
I guess.
Yo.
Dude, we talked about so many juicy things. A lot of good facts.
Man. And we need some input on this, man. We can go over it too.
What would be your pirate name?
Mine, Boot Scurvy McJohnson Tits.
I knew he would have something that would.
Man, that was good. That was good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we talked about all kinds of stuff, a little bit of pirate history, a little bit of folklore, a little bit of their
Gay marriage. A little
gay
bit.
marriage,
They're gay.
Gay pirates.
their punishments. We talked about how they were punish people
Uh-huh.
and shit like that. Blackbeard. We talk about Blackbeard. We talk about
Mhm.
Whitebeard. You
We're
know,
talking
like
about all kinds of beards. Red beard.
Yeah,
Steagle
try to-
thinks he has the best beard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You haven't seen it yet, but it'll get there.
Jesus, man. Yeah, I tried to watch y'all while I was at work, but it kept on buffering. So I got to oh boy Steagle. He's saying that pirates would shit like off the side of the ship in a hole.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's dope though. I would love to shit up the side of the ship.
Oh yeah.
What if? Oh, sorry. Go for it.
I said I peed off the side of the boat one time and it was
Oh.
fucking awesome. I
I've
felt
done
like
that
such
too.
a man.
Freeing.
Yeah, if you don't pee off the side of the ship, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
All right, here. What if the Kraken was real?
Ooh, that's some hentai territory right there.
And then
Uh-huh.
what if, like, today's Navy had to fight the Kraken?
Oh man.
That thing would be fucked.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
This
thing.
is a giant squid. We'd blow
Yeah.
that motherfucker out
You
of the
think
water.
so?
We'd
bro?
eat it for lunch, man.
No,
We'd make some
dude.
calamari out of it. Mm.
I feel like you're underestimating the Kraken.
Oh man,
I
we
do
got
too.
these torpedoes and missiles.
Torpedoes my
We'll just-
ass. You
fuck
just
them
piss
up.
him off. You'll just piss him off, and he'll grab the ship with his tentacles. Probably stick one in your ear while he's at it, and in other places if you're not a good boy. But he'll just pull the fucking ship down. That's all he has to do. We wouldn't even have a chance to shoot him.
I'll just jab it in the eye. Yeah.
Just-
I feel Olsen would be like a really laid back Captain Jack Sparrow. I'm just saying.
This would be Olsen on the ship. Kill me, please. Kill
I
me.
don't want to be here right now.
they used to hang people.
Captain,
These-
what do we do? I don't give a fuck. Just
I don't care.
sail the ship.
They used
Go
to hang
pillage.
people on off the they have the mast, right? And then one of the beams that would come off the mast, they used to hang people, but it wasn't like they tie the noose and they throw you. They
Right.
would like you'll be on the deck and they'll hoist you up like a flag until you
Oh,
die.
shit.
That would be the
What?
way
That's
to do it.
fucking wild, dude.
Yeah.
They'd hang you upside down or something.
No, how do you get what? How do you get no after neck, dude?
Oh,
I don't know, maybe upside down. I don't know if you
'Cause
saw
they-
something I didn't.
I just saw
Upside down
them.
would
They
suck,
tie
too.
it to their feet and they just hoist you up by your feet and just leave you there as for as long like.
If I was the captain, I'd be doing it around their balls and their testicles.
Jesus
Just
Christ.
raise them up that way. Then-
Dude.
You
That'd
just see a
be-
ship. It's just a bunch of guys hanging from their
Oh,
dick
man.
and balls, just like.
Or it could
I
be
heard
like
that pirates would torture people too. They would do a lot of torturing and like psychedelic just with their captives and stuff. Man, I don't know.
Mhm.
So did
Probably
y'all talk?
did.
Did y'all talk about the fact that when they have the eye patch on, they really have their eye back there, and they just swap it over to one side when they go like down below decks and shit?
Yeah, for their night vision. It's to keep their night vision.
Oh, that's what it was for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know that. Did you just wear one? They'll keep one eye in the dark, so it's more sensitive to light. So when you look in the dark, you're able to see better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Have you guys? I never heard any stories about the parrot. I mean, I'm sure they had
Oh,
they had
that's true.
pets, but the whole parrot thing, like, that's kind of crazy.
Here, I have a question. What would be the name of your ship?
Ooh, that's good.
Her name would be, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Spankies.
Off-brand ships.
No,
USS Punchies.
no, mine would be what's it called? Oh, mine will be the USS Kurt Cobain. They'll make you blow your brains out when you see
They,
us.
they didn't call him the USS whatever in that
Oh,
day, did
man.
they?
Okay, I'm sorry. It'll be called the Kurt Cobain because when you see us, you'll be so scared you'll blow your brains out. That would be the name. That, yeah,
Oh,
that
man.
was pretty good.
Mine would be the Tugger.
The little tugger.
Fucking
Uh,
Tugger.
And then I'd be
it's
on
the
some-
Tugger.
Yeah, and then I'd be on some little sloop with like that has to be like a 3-man crew. Just sail it along.
That's funny.
Man.
One dude hanging from his balls.
Yeah, just his whole crew is just dangling there.
Yeah, his little pirate flag would be like the rainbow flag with the Jolly Roger on it.
What happened? They ate my gummies.
I could see Ellis getting mad at his crewmates or just like anyone like they bumped his shoulder or something. Hang him, walk the plank. Pretty soon
him from
he's
the
got
balls.
like 2 crew members left. All of his crew members are just dead or hanging up in the mast.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Captain. Oh, it's all right, man. Hang him by his balls.
Oh man.
Because you guys know that would be fucking true of how like I am.
Yeah, it's okay. Kill him violently.
I would
Yeah.
totally be fucking people over. Like I'd just be like,
Yeah, you're like
this
the
guy
man-
look at me wrong.
Yeah, he's like, acknowledge me. He doesn't acknowledge you. Oh shit!
Did you
Hey,
salute my mustache?
I am your captain. I'm your captain.
Everybody, look at me. Look at me. I am the captain.
Listen, shipmates, pay your dues.
Hey, your dudes, or you end up like, yeah,
Hanging from your balls.
yeah.
You'll be hanging from those testes if you like them.
Yeah.
I can see him
Shit.
give him a compliment. Just be like, hey, you look good today. All right, that's it. I'm done with
That's
your
it.
shit. Hanging from his balls now.
You dare challenge me?
He's like, no, it's a compliment, please.
You'll have the cook of the ship will be like, Captain Zach, that actually sounds pretty good too. Captain Zach, here's your favorite breakfast. Are you calling me weak? Do you think I need my favorite breakfast every day? Hanging from his balls.
Sir, I got you your coffee. I got you coffee just the way you like it. I know you did. That's why I love
Are you saying I'm sleepy? Do you think I'm not aware of what's going on? Okay, hanging from his balls.
them. I can imagine us all like having our own ship and we're like coming together, tied up with ropes, like a trade deal.
Yeah.
Maybe Zach's trading with the USS Gusher. And it's the fucking Olsen's the fucking captain on that.
Oh man.
You got me in a fucking rowboat and be like, hey, I'm a part of the group. I got pickles.
It's okay. Zach's fucking ship would be the most terrifying because all the 50 crew members hanging from their balls.
I'll be
Like, you want to trade? I'll bring them down so we can they can move shit over.
Fucking Jose's ship is the USS Foreskin. He's just like turning around. His whole sail is nothing but a fucking oak
Foreskin.
sweater.
No,
Oak sweater.
native people used to scalp their victims and keep the scalp as like trophies. You know, when I go
Your
on ships, I
sail is
take
scalps.
no, but I won't.
he
take
takes their
people's scalps.
foreskin.
I'll take their foreskin as a trophy, so I have a big treasure chest filled with foreskin.
Yeah,
I'd be
got
like,
orange.
let's see. Do you want Asian or Australian? Which one? Which one do you want? Huh? Like,
Would
Y'all
you
got
treat them
oranges?
as like jerky?
Cook
Oh,
them up and eat
man.
them. Oh,
Yeah.
You just stick them in like chew, and you're just putting them in your lip and just sucking on them. Mm.
I could see Rod with like he'd have a hooded coat that's
Yeah.
all made of foreskin.
I
Oh,
feel like
man.
there'd be a
The
lot of
finest
rumors. There'd be rumors on the ship. Like the new guy comes on, just like, "Hey man, did you hear about our captain? Like word
Are you
around the ship.
circumcised?
Are you circumcised? Well, prepare not to be. I heard a captain
Prepare.
cuts off your foreskin."
Really? Did it happen to you? No, man. I got circumcised ages ago, but he'll circumcise you in front of everybody. I bust out the doors. Okay, who's the new check-in?
Let's make it a festival.
Let me see it. Let me see it. Like,
The first thing,
Everyone,
drop trow.
yeah,
Drop
everyone.
his trousers.
You walk past one dude, he keeps his pants up. And you stop. You turn back around slowly.
Eyebrow raised.
What are you doing? He's like, I don't know. Drop it.
let me see that anteater. Okay, let me see it.
Drop it.
It'd be like a horror movie. Just
Quarterly inspection day, you just have all your crew with their trousers down to their ankles.
Making sure nobody on the ship has foreskin except me. Okay, nobody.
There's only one hooded warrior.
They're in my cabin. I compare them. Like, this guy. Oh yeah, his is a little bit darker than mine and bigger. And I just put his
Sitting there
foreskin on top
laying
of
in
my
your
foreskin.
bunk. Yeah.
Brad just looks down and be like, "Hey, that's impressive."
He
Fast as
He sits in his quarters and he puts them around his dick like rings on for his dick, and he just lines it
Cock
all
ring.
the way to the very end.
Oh my god. No, what is this podcast called? The
Yeah.
foreskin podcast?
Foreskin pirates.
Foreskin pirates.
The foreskin podcast.
Stiegel's ship would be called the Smileys.
The smileys. Yeah.
They'd all be happy as fuck for no reason.
Some of them, I said, be happy. I am. I just bounce around on the ship. How we doing, Shippy? Are those lines nice and tight?
Yeah.
You there, how's it going? My dad died. You better be smiling.
That would
Oh
be
my
funny.
god, dude!
Steve
Okay.
will go down below deck, like looking for people who aren't smiling in the dark. Moves his eye patch. Where they at?
Where are they?
He pulls out his kaleidoscope.
The dude's right in front of him.
He doesn't have a spyglass. He has a kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
He has one of those things you go like the pictures.
His bell's a party fucking whistle.
God.
That's
Oh,
funny.
man.
That is
The
funny.
cannons just shoot confetti.
That's funny.
Man.
Anyways, I feel like we went down a rabbit hole of
Yeah.
I feel like I joined in on the right time.
Yeah.
So I have another question. If you were the head of your pirate crew, what would be your favorite punishment to dish out?
Oh, man.
Like simple punishments or you're gonna fucking die punishments.
Whatever punishment you want.
Everybody's getting keel hauled.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Imagine you keel hauling your entire crew and then everybody gets tangled up on the bottom of the keel and they just like are just like dangling on the bottom of the
Sir, we have a
Jesus.
lot of drag on the ship. Don't worry about it.
Don't
We're only
worry,
going
everybody
Got
Oh,
Bubba
going
on the
2
very
knots.
bottom, grabbing the seafloor.
yeah, everybody's just dangling and then the other ship passes by. It's like, oh, somebody just got married because they see everything just dangling on the ass end of it.
He'd
That's
come.
crazy.
He'd come stepping out of his quarters. He'd smell, just like he's getting a nice fresh breath of air, and he's like, "Where'd everybody go?"
I think my punishment would be I would crucify people,
Oh,
Holy
shit.
fuck.
but I wouldn't kill them though. I wouldn't like put nails through their
You just
hands
like
and shit.
rope them up onto the
yeah,
grass.
yeah, and just leave them in the sun for like I don't know about a week or a year.
Yeah.
Who knows?
a week or a
Who
year. You're over
Who
there.
are you
Here, take some
tasking to like
grog,
feed
buddy.
these dude?
Yeah, and it just every day the crew was like, "Ahoy!" throw tomatoes at ye, and just fucking throw tomatoes at him just to fuck with him.
Paul's turn to feed him. No, I don't want to feed him. You gotta feed him.
I would stare at them to death until they decide to kill themselves.
I'd go,
No words, just staring at them.
Man. I'd do some psychological torture, you know, feed them LSD bread and like rotten wine or something like that.
And smile at them.
I'd wear like a headdress out of seagulls
frowns.
and just dance around. No one will believe you. I'll set him free afterwards. I'll make it like when we pull into port, I'll just set him free and then he'll tell his stories. Like, no one's gonna believe you.
He had a head
You
of
just bring them
seagulls.
into your fucking quarters,
Yeah.
naked with your hat. They're high as
With
fuck
my-
on LSD, and instead of smiling, you're frowning and all angry looking. And they're like, oh fuck.
Man.
Oh shit.
What would you?
So
Yeah, tell us yours.
I would have them sit on the plank. If they were in serious trouble, I'd have them sit on the plank and I'd throw banana pieces at them. And if they fell overboard, they lost.
Oh man.
I'd just be pelting them with pieces of banana, hoping to hit them in the eye and shit.
Don't fall off.
why
Yeah.
what the
How many bananas do they have to
Just-
go through?
That'd be hella embarrassing. It'd be like a Donkey Kong barrel of bananas, and I'd just be piecing them off and flicking them at their balls and shit. So you fall over, you're done.
That's funny.
So
So
oh, man.
They survive. They get the new nickname.
Banana man.
Yeah, banana dude.
my weekly inspection will be to make sure that your foreskin isn't growing back.
What is this? You're Colombian, but you have a German accent.
What is this?
You do not grow foreskin over here.
Is this normal? We didn't do this on my last ship.
Ship is
Well,
weird.
Welcome
Wow.
to welcome to the
going on?
USS Kurt Cobain. He wasn't lying about trying to blow their brains out.
I'd be
Oh,
the
man.
USS Joseph Smith, so then I can teach the Book of Mormon to
Book of
everybody,
Mormon to people.
and they're
Showing
gonna
them
want
pic-
to.
Dude, a Mormon pirate ship would be dope because you guys will have the most supplies on the boat.
Showing them pictures of Ric Flair.
You guys would like save all your booty. You'd save all your booty. Like you
Uh-huh.
just save it all. Like, oh, Captain, let's go spend it in Singapore. Or let's go to fucking somewhere. You know, it's like, oh no, we have to save it. The
And then I would have
price says we
my
have to save it.
my 7 wives
Yeah.
sitting in my quarters, and we'd all be praying and reading the word
Book
of
of
God.
Eli. Yeah.
Blessed be ye, crew of thy Joseph Smith ship of heavenly spirits.
Can you imagine?
Arr!
Just in the distance, all you hear is a Ric Flair woo, and you're like, "Oh shit, it's the Joseph Smith. We got to get the fuck out of here. They're gonna make us go in a prayer circle."
Dude, imagine if every religion had like a fleet, right? And they would fight like the Mormons will have like a fleet of this many people. The Muslims will have, and then they fight in the fucking ocean.
That'd be wild.
Who do you think would win?
That's crazy.
How would they even fight? Would they have weapons?
Well, no,
Yeah.
they just throw bananas at each other. Yeah, they'll have weapons. What do you think?
They'd have a praying competition.
Praying competition.
Yeah, they would pray. Oh, dear Lord, Father in heaven, please help us as we come across these people.
Joseph Smith, please give me the strength to smite these evil people. Woo!
Hey,
Oh
so
man.
what was I gonna say? Hey, so some of the research I was doing as well, they were saying that pirates didn't always use guns and stuff. Like, you know how like they carry those little like pistols or those muskets or whatever?
Yeah.
Because so you guys know that gunpowder came from like the Asian people, Chinese, I think it was, for fireworks and stuff. So they took gunpowder down the Silk Road. You guys know what the actual Silk Road is, right? It'll lead over, started like somewhere in Asia and end in Turkey, modern day Turkey. they took gunpowder there, but they couldn't figure out how to shoot a projectile out of a gun without the barrel exploding.
Too much
Because they would,
powder.
yeah. So
So what would they do?
they figured it out. This barrel making company figured out how to make the barrel of a gun strong enough to withstand a blast and not explode and shoot a projectile. They were a barrel making company. They used to make barrels, and that's why you call that part of the gun a gun barrel, because the people that perfected it would make barrels. That was like their main thing.
Oh.
Yeah,
And therefore a gunsmith was born.
I guess I don't know. I
Oh,
mean,
well,
I
It
got
didn't
my
say that on Wikipedia. Oh.
yeah. I listened to it on the Pirate History podcast yesterday. That's what the dude said. He said that that's
guess-
where they came up with the gun barrel term.
Oh, well, that's
'Cause-
pretty neat.
Yeah, back in those like the 1400s, I think it was. But
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
I didn't know
Pretty
that.
neat.
I thought
That's
it was
very-
just some stupid thing the English language made, like everything else they make.
Oh yeah, that's pretty neat.
Like it's called
That's-
review, not review.
Oh, shut up.
Anywho,
you, you and your correct way of saying things.
You correct things, you Colombian.
Correcting grammar Nazi.
So here's an interesting fact. Did you know pirates were afraid of women?
Well, that means that they were gay because we were
Yeah,
talking about that.
thanks.
Yeah, apparently women were considered bad luck on board the ship.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of superstitions.
yeah,
I don't
Which-
know if y'all discussed it because I missed out on a lot.
No, we did not discuss that.
At that,
We talked about superstitions, but not that one.
we didn't go
Okay.
deep into it.
So my ship would immediately sink because I would have just hookers everywhere.
Yeah, they think that's where the whole siren thing came
Uh-huh.
to be, like sirens and mermaids, whatever the fuck you wanted to call it. But even like in the movies, like in the Pirates of the Caribbean, where they have that dress and they're waving it around on the boat, and everybody's all scared, like, oh my god, it's a dress. Like, you know,
Oh yeah.
like I guess that's where it came from, or where they depicted it.
Well, the USS Tugger would have no women on there. We'd
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
all called butt pirates.
Oh my god.
We'd have nothing to do with women.
Oh, I'd have everything to do with women. Y'all be coming over to my ship. I'm like, load the titty cannon.
So you have so many women on your ship that you'd be launching them out of your cannons.
Oh, what? I'm back. Get ready, baby.
You're wearing pink like a pimp.
Oh
You're
man.
like, oh shit, here comes the other boat. It's like, oh shit, is the USS, what was the name of your boat? Titty Fongler? What was it?
Can't remember.
His
Yeah,
hat
that's
would be all
bullshit.
fuzzy. He'd have all this gold chain and cane.
Yeah, yeah. You scream off the side of your boat to the other boat that you're trying to raid. You pull out your fucking cutlass, and it's
I
a
wouldn't
dildo.
I wouldn't even fight the other people, man. I'd just be yelling just weird shit at them.
No,
We're coming to board you. I'll eat your teeth.
be like, oh shit, it's Thomas Hayden's boat, and you pull out your cutlass, which is a dildo, right? And instead of fighting, or they think you're gonna fight them, be like, watch this, baby, and you snap at them, and it's just like fireworks, like poof, and then like strip holes and shit, like.
Blowing their fucking minds.
Oh man.
Dude, how about them Somalian pirates though?
Yeah.
Oh,
Lot
those
of
dudes
pirates.
are crazy.
Dude.
Yeah, they're fucking.
That shit seems
Yeah.
big enough. Let's go after it. But we only got
Yeah.
a little motorboat.
So you know that I mentioned the Buccaneers earlier because I mentioned how there's different like types of pirates, like the pirate term, then there's like the privateers, and then the Buccaneers. So that's how the Buccaneers used to pirate other ships. They would pull up in little boats at night and climb up and fuck them
Okay.
up. But they prefer a smaller crew than a bigger crew because they prefer a smaller boat versus a big boat because what's it called? They just have more. They're not as big and like obnoxious, you know.
Right.
A big crew, you can just pick them off one by one until somebody wins. But a small crew is like they can split up and do more damage in the dark
Mm.
than just having a bunch of fucking smelly motherfuckers on the boat.
Are
I
we
was
So
still
that's why I
talking-
think they do that.
Are we still talking about Somali pirates?
Yeah. I was just saying, like, that's a method that the Buccaneers used to use: a small boat versus a big boat, because they weren't really interested in just sinking the other ship. They were interested in just stealing their treasures. That's what they were interested in.
I would love to be like one of those hired guns to fucking shoot up those dudes.
Yeah. It'd be
Yeah.
too easy.
Yeah. So that's that became a crime with like in the whole world, because they were technically doing that in international waters. So they weren't really doing anything wrong. Like according to the law, they could do that if they wanted to. But a lot of cargo ships started hiring like private security to protect them. Because if y'all seen Captain Phillips, those fucking hoses don't work.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
No. Well, that's why most
Man.
like cargo ships now they have like AK-47s and rifles and shit on board.
Yeah.
That way, if
Yeah.
they get boarded, they can fight back.
They got
So
like
it's actually-
barbed wire too, like running around the outside and all this crazy shit
Yeah,
on
so
the
it-
outside of the ship.
If you're a cargo ship person, right? If you work for a company that has cargo, it is not legal for you or your crew to carry any weapons going into port. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you're just, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So they use the loopholes. Like, okay, so the crew won't have any weapons, but this private security will, because that's what they do. So that's how I got around that. So Ellis as a captain cannot have a weapon, but the private security that he hired can,
Mm.
which makes no fucking sense. But whatever.
So the USS Tugger will be safe because we do have private security.
It's like
Okay.
I am the private security.
I pull out my
got a
Nerf
extended
gun.
mag on my machete.
I got an extended mag on my machete. Is what you said?
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Got a drum mag on that bitch.
Man.
I got my weapons, mass destruction.
Mine would be a Nerf gun.
So Thundercat sword?
Knights of the Zodiac.
Thundercats.
That's not Thundercats.
So it's Thundercats.
I
No,
believe
it's
it's
Knights of the
Thundercats.
Zodiac.
Don't listen to him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's
The
Thundercats.
Zodiac Killer. The
No,
Zodiac Killer?
Knights of the Zodiac. you
He's
fuck.
like, I am the Zodiac killer.
Thundercats.
Knights of the Zodiac. You never seen Knights of the Zodiac?
No, what is it?
What the fuck?
That's
Never
some
mind.
Colombian thing. That has to be.
No,
a
it's not.
Colombian
It's Japanese.
Yeah.
About the Highlander.
Not
You're
the Highlander.
Colombian.
thing.
I got a lot of weapons in this room. Got a guitar, a piano.
You're on your ship. Launch the piano. What the fuck?
Dude, that would cause some fucking damage. You seen the cartoons where they drop the pianos from the cranes or whatever? And just land on somebody? Yeah.
Oh man.
What about mermaids?
Yes, let's talk about sirens.
Yeah, I'm a dead man on that
Mermaids are
one.
different.
What
but
about them?
I'll be immediately dead once I hear him. I'll be like, yep, that's me.
So where did mermaids come from? I know they came from pirates.
So isn't it
Came
like
from
it's
the ocean.
like a
Let's see.
folklore, right?
So when a mommy mermaid and a daddy mermaid love each other really much, they fuck, and then that's where they come out.
So according to whatever, I guess what were they? Sea manatees or something like that? They thought that they would like hallucinate or something.
Oh yeah, manatees or something.
yeah.
the
and
LSD
they-
bread.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like LSD bread, and they
Saw
thought
that.
that these were mermaids in the water.
They're drinking a lot too.
Imagine
were.
just being fucked up and be like, see that fat bitch over there?
Damn, this one's sexy beast.
Look at that! Look at them rolls, man.
Damn, she's calling
Yo,
to me.
That's a
Oh.
voice.
Man.
Is it ruled out that they wanted to fuck them because they were gay? Apparently.
There's no doubt in my mind that they would fuck them.
Yeah.
So were they into bestiality then?
Oh yeah.
No, it's just manatees are really handsome. They have mustaches.
That makes sense. What is that? Knights of the
Zodiac.
Zodiac? That looks stupid. You're stupid.
Okay, I'll just go die.
Did
You think that? Go ahead.
Oh, you go for it. Go.
Oh, you think that one day when we get to space, there'll be piracy in space?
Space
yeah.
pirates?
Yeah.
Treasure planet.
There for sure will
Oh,
be.
yeah, man. Mars is going to be Elon Musk's ship.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
What?
tell you.
Mars is a planet, you donut.
Yeah.
The whole fucking planet's just like
The whole planet is a
oh
ship.
fuck.
So this is what I think. Who the leader of the space pirates is or will be.
Mhm.
It's one man. Can you guys guess who this one man is?
Chuck Norris.
No,
Damn it.
Steve
Darth
Jobs.
Sidious.
no,
Steve
not
Jobs.
Star Wars.
Oh.
Steve Jobs.
It's Bigfoot and Hitler.
I guess
Bigfoot
that
and
makes
Hitler,
sense.
And,
Bigfoot and
and
Hitler.
Sleepy Evan Malone is Palpatine.
Yeah.
He's wearing the fucking hood thing or whatever. Execute Order 69.
I mean, 66.
I mean 66. Oh man, you imagine the reincarnation of Hitler is a space pirate with Bigfoot?
The Adventures of Hitler and Bigfoot.
God.
That's a
Those
sea
those two going through space at it
Mhm.
again
Chewbacca is a Bigfoot. Mhm.
with this big old EM penis.
Anywho,
Yeah.
I do think that there would be a lot of piracy. Like once we make that gap
Mm.
to space travel, blah blah blah, going to new planets, I'm 99% sure that there's gonna be a fuck ton of piracy.
Oh yeah.
Like, supply ships going through and then, it's the middle of space, dude. Go raid that thing and blow it the fuck up. It's your shit now. Go sell it.
you know I used to have this little like touchscreen fucking thing or whatever when I was a kid, and it will tell you how long it would take you from Earth to somewhere else. If you were going 100 miles an hour, like 24 hours a day, like just keeping that pace. And to get to Pluto, it would take like more than 10,000 years to get to Pluto if you're going 100 miles an hour. But I think that one day we'll be able to go to these planets, in maybe 10 hours or something. You get to fucking Saturn where the party is and shit.
Saturn
So-
where the party is.
And then there will be piracy in between, so watch out.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even if it took days to travel to another
Dude,
planet.
Ellis is so... He did it again.
You guys need to stop making fun of me.
What's he doing? What's he doing? I missed it.
So when we started the podcast, he wanted what the fuck did he do? Like, okay, so
I did. I had him muted.
Yeah, he did.
During the intro.
He just started, he's like, my name's Zachary Ellis, but it was muted. He's had a bad day, man. He's had a bad day.
It's been so shitty. My internet is fucking up, so I'm like, oh shit! Now we're not gonna start on time because now we can't do anything, and I had to restart my router, and then I'm freezing, and they're making fun of me, and I don't know what to do.
Hang them by their balls.
Right.
Dude, shut up before he actually does it to us.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you.
Next podcast, we're all just upside down, hanging from the ceiling. Hey guys.
Hey guys, I'm the Hooded Warrior.
Oh man.
Yeah, I do think that, if it took days to travel planet to planet, dude, there's definitely somebody gonna be out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna live on a small little moon, just a terraform moon.
I live on an asteroid.
Hauling ass through space. I don't know where I'm going.
Hey, on the asteroid belt, they don't move too much.
Does he got the lasso around it and he's just like
No, it'd be like every year I pass by Earth. It's like, oh, is that time of the year again? If you look up to the sky at 8 p.m., you can see the Hooded Warrior on his comment. It says me.
yeah, bitch.
What's up, China?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. doing over there?
I don't know what he's doing. He's
Yeah.
in deep thought.
Yeah.
I I don't know. I was just looking for something stupid that happened. Some stupid fucking shit that happened.
Yeah.
I can't find anything. It's so sometimes it's so difficult to find something that's just like
I got
So it
ridiculous.
is
You
so
got
ridiculous.
something?
no.
He's
I
got
know. I
something.
just made something up in my head, but it's not really something that happened. Well, it did happen, but it's not on the news.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, man. So, you think there's still pirates out there to this day?
Like medieval pirate, like
No,
pirates.
not like that, but like
Blackbeard's still out
Yeah,
there.
Blackbeard and running around.
Blackbeard
oh fuck, is he on the
lives.
fucking moon too with Bigfoot and Hitler? Like
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Are you talking about like something that's not a Somali pirate?
Yeah, I mean, I think Somali pirates are all but done, right? For the most part, they're
No, they're
not
still out
operating.
Yeah.
there. There's Chinese pirates too.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
China, Thailand, maybe.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
heard about
they're-
Thailand too.
There's
piracy.
definitely some pirates that are out there, but I mean, I think they mostly attack like fishing vessels and shit like that.
Mhm.
Still all their mackerel.
Yeah.
Give me your tuna.
Hey, tuna's big money, dude.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you, dolphin. Fuck you, Will.
You're gonna put some soy sauce on these things, huh?
What's you're a Mexican Japanese guy.
Hey, Este, you want some soy sauce on that?
Nah, because if you watch like yeah, I think the Somali pirates all but done. They used to you remember how they operate, right? They have like a mothership and then they put speedboats in the water and then they go raid some cargo ship and then take their shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're all but done. I think
Do
a
you
lot
think?
of the
Oh, sorry,
lot of the
keep going,
navies
man.
a lot of the navies have stopped that pretty much.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's pretty much how piracy ended back in the day. The Royal Navies went out and were just fucking murdering these motherfuckers. So.
destroying them. Yeah.
Yeah.
The biggest pirates I see were from the 90s into early 2000s when LimeWire and all those were around and everybody was pirating music and movies
DVDs and
and
movies.
you know just
yeah.
all of that stuff.
Yep.
You can't get past that because those are the biggest pirates.
Yeah,
ever.
but are they really pirates though?
Yeah, you're stealing.
Yeah.
You're stealing
It's-
from those people with millions of dollars that can't just spare $5.
It's a $250,000 fine. I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they said this at
Steagle's
the
like-
beginning of the VHSs.
Steele's just like, I got one of those once.
To get yeah, I got a letter one time too. I was like, oh shit, yeah, nope, I don't want
Oh,
that
shit.
band's album anymore. You can have it.
Yeah.
I'll send it back. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. When you in Colombia, if you go to the market, there's like booths and shit of like, just movies that are just pirated. It's crazy.
Man.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh my god, you got the new Avengers movie? Yeah, man, here, and it's like camera that's like upside down, and you see people walking in the middle and in the way and shit.
Oh man.
Yeah. That was very humbling seeing those movies because my mom would come from over there and she's like, "Oh, I got this movie and that movie," and I'm what? I'd be like ready for this high ultra HD shit and ready to watch the Avengers or whatever movie was out back then, and then I just see this bullshit and I'm like, "What the fuck is this?
like-
Why am?"
Like the Dollywood version of the Avengers.
Yeah, like what the fuck is this? But yeah,
Man.
there's a lot of memories on LimeWire and
Mm.
stuff like that. But you guys remember the you download a song and it's like George Bush talking?
No,
guys-
no, I ain't never
No.
had that.
You're like,
What?
oh shit, this song came out. Download and it's just George Bush just talking.
Oh,
I'll see if I
shit.
can if I
What?
can find it and show it to you guys off cam, but it's pretty
That's
funny.
crazy.
You still have LimeWire installed?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. You ever heard of
It's
the Pirate
just-
Bay?
Oh yeah, I did that too.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Pirate Bay, yeah. I got a few things off of that too.
All of a sudden, FBI comes busting through our houses.
Yeah, I know.
Hi. Well, do we have any more shit to talk about for pirates?
Hmm.
I'm just saying that we should have a pirate party. You can only
Yeah.
come if you dress up as a pirate.
Mhm.
Okay, we can do that.
What about
so,
what about booty pirates?
Like a gay person?
Oh, absolutely.
Sure, you can come in as that if you want. Oh, look at him. He looks like he just got off the USS Jose Smith. Must have. Then you have a sad pirate that's like all like depressed. Oh, he got off the USS Kurt Cobain.
Well, I have a thing that I found for that shit's fucking stupid. Would you guys like to hear it?
No.
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 Am I the only one that wants to hear stupid shit? Fuck.
Yes,
You're
you
from
are.
Texas.
All right. So this is called Food Fight Turns Violent.
Nice.
I'm going to show you a picture real quick. So this is the picture of those two. Food fight.
Taco Bell. I saw Taco Bell.
Yes. Yes.
So this says Taco Bell is typically a source of comfort and happiness, or at least much needed sustenance after a long night out on the town. But for one Florida couple, they unexpectedly played a key role in a truly bizarre fight that eventually turned violent. According to Al.com, Susan Hurlvert, 51, and Carl Owen Smith, 65, began arguing over Smith's alleged alcoholism. During the fight, things got so heated that Hurlvert would up hitting Smith in the back of the head with a Taco Bell burrito supreme. Smith's retaliation? Question mark. He went ahead and stabbed Hurlvert with a fork and then fled the scene until cops found him at a nearby bar. They both got booked on various battery charges. They also both deserved each other.
Imagine getting assaulted with a
Supreme.
burrito.
Right? She hit me with a burrito, officer.
Damn.
You go up to the counter and order a Crunchwrap Supreme use it as a shield with a churro. Like, come on, bitch, I'll fuck you up. Like,
That reminds me, my little sister Ashley, who's watching right now, she got hit in the forehead by a fork by my cousin. He fucking threw it.
he.
He's gonna lose his shit.
Hang them all by the balls.
You're all dead.
Okay,
You're
okay,
lucky.
Tell the story.
But he threw the fork.
Wait, who? What?
Shut. So my cousin threw the fork at my sister, and the prongs hit her straight in the forehead and left like those
fuck.
4 perfect little marks in her forehead.
Jeez.
Damn.
That's an accurate throw for a very unbalanced weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I was hoping you'd say they just kind of like stuck there.
Yeah, no, like
Turn
boing.
it.
I can't remember if it did or not, but it hit. I was sitting right next to her. It was funny.
Man, pretty funny. So, anybody else have anything to say?
No, I don't. So we try and stream on YouTube and Twitch. YouTube is the Talking Bastards. Twitch is TTB podcast. I guess she said she had to pull the fork out.
Oh, it did stick.
It did
Oh,
stick.
It did
Nice.
stick.
stuck. Yes.
Oh man.
Then we have our merch store, the Talking
Yep.
Bastards merch.
Buy our merch.
.com. And Facebook, Twitter. What's that, Hayden?
Shit, the Talking Bastards. You can easily find us on Twitter and Facebook. If I had the links pulled up, I would, but I just got back from being busy. But we're there. We exist,
We are there.
and we need
Shout
friends.
out. Yeah, shout out to our listeners. Thanks for listening. Keep listening. Yeah.
And watching.
keep
Mhm.
And watching to the 2 people that are watching.
And buy our merch.
My sisters.
Uh,
Okay, shout out.
Shout out.
All right. We'll see you guys later. And in this